Hi everybody, it's Sam. Today is April 9th, I think.
Inside clock 6:57 p.m. Tuesday, 4/9/2019.
Yeah, April 9th, 2019. And I am plugging in my charger. I am doing a quick update
Charging.
on how things are with me. I'm doing okay. Some big news for today is that, first of all, we finally got the
6:58
package
p.m.
with my Braille note in it sent, I'm hoping. Tasha, who's now I realize like one of the best caseworkers we have here. I didn't think so in the beginning, but now I do. She is willing to run errands. She's willing to do things, with people, for people, help people, versus, someone like Lakeisha that says, good luck getting to the UPS store, here's the address. When you have multiple physical health issues like Jess, or, any trouble accessing public transportation, and just, hey, go to the store, and who cares if you fall with a box in your arms, and, whatever. So she actually took the box, I'm hoping. We put it on her desk. Everything that she took it with her to the UPS store and sent it. So we're hoping for the best with that. Tomorrow, I will be going to Trilogy to do the walk-in. Hopefully it won't be so bad. I never gone to like a walk-in intake. I think it's kind of impersonal to just be like, hey, like, come right in and wait your turn, and you don't even have an actual appointment, just roll right up. Like it just makes it sound like a drive-through or something. It's just like, hey, like, walk in. It's like it's not like a haircut. Yeah, it just makes it feel weird. But anyways, so I'm doing that. But then today I found out the biggest news is that Dr. Cleary, a psychiatrist, is going to be leaving in the next few months, definitely by the end of the year, but people are saying they heard him say the next few months. Jesse saw him today, and he helped her clear up some mix-ups that happened at the hospital with her insurance and different stuff that was going on. He's more in tune with her medical history than the doctor is. Because the doctor's really dumb. He called me the wrong name the last time I saw him, and he didn't know who Jess was when she came in, and it was just really weird. So, and he didn't really seem to care that she had been hospitalized. Anyways, so if he's leaving, then that means we're going to get another psychiatrist, and we don't know who they're going to bring in. These psychiatrists and doctors are not the best quality because it takes, it's hard to do this facility thing. You have to follow these certain regulations the facilities have. You have to be able to, negotiate with the staff here, definitely nursing, caseworkers. You have to keep up with all these people in addition to doing the hospital rounds and your own private practice, and you probably don't get paid very much at all to do it. So I can see why it's hard. I'm so tired. Why it's hard to find someone who's willing to do that. And usually the ones that are willing, like I said, are not the best quality, unfortunately, which is too bad. So I don't know who we're going to get, but I know that it could be way worse than Cleary. People think Cleary was bad because he didn't diagnose DID, basically, and that's a whole other video, or comments. I'm not even going to go into it, but, yes, I wish he had, gone into the dissociative stuff. Do I hold his opinion of that I have DID or I don't on him? No, because he doesn't specialize in it. And the more that I'm thinking about it, the more that I agree with Chris in nursing that we talked, and he said, we don't want to give you a diagnosis that we don't specialize in it. Which does make sense to me. why would you put that on someone if you didn't have the ability to treat them with it or to refer them to treatment that you know they're going to get? They don't. They do, mood disorders and anxiety disorders and schizophrenia, basically. That's what they do. And if they don't do anything else, then, I think that it's better to not, stick a label on someone that could prevent them from getting the treatment. So I kind of agree with it. Do I think it's good that he just puts down that I have depression when it's all this craziness? No, I don't. I think he could put something a little bit more true on there without a huge label, but I don't even know. I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist. I think he's handling my meds okay. The Zyprexa is working. I haven't had any very many psychotic stuff going on. So that's been toned down, which is great. I don't know. It's probably I'm not going to get anything better, of a psychiatrist probably on this stuff. The next one I see, so it's not like I'm going to get a better psychiatrist. I might get a worse psychiatrist. Cleary was good. He listened. He did listen. He didn't always agree with you. He listened. He didn't over medicate, and he doesn't hospitalize at the drop of a hat. Where there's other psychiatrists, especially the one other one we only have 2 psychiatrists here for 200 people. So they better not, dump the rest of the 200 people on this other psychiatrist who is not very good that I saw, and she was the one that hospitalized me during the breakdown and didn't even know she did it. So, that's kind of the way it goes, that, you kind of have to be lucky for what you have, and if you have something halfway, maybe a quarter of a way, a little 1% decent, you don't want to give up that 1%, and that's what I feel with Cleary is, he does some things good that other psychiatrists might not do. And that's a huge thing, that some don't hardly listen at all. They're on their phones, just like the medical doctors here. Both of them are not great at all. Some people like Dr. Shaw, who's the one that I had at Albany Care. I didn't like him at all. Some people like him. Some people like Kingra. It's just kind of like the lesser of the two evils, like what they're willing to take. I'm not willing to take someone that hospitalized me and didn't even know she did it. I'm just not willing to deal with that. But I do have, psychosis, and I know that, say, this one psychiatrist I'm thinking of that came to Albany Care has a very set way, I guess, that he treats psychosis. And I don't want, overwhelm of medications on psychosis that I don't necessarily need. Or like Dr. Gill, who isn't even gonna be here because he did come here and then he quit for one day and then he quit. He really liked to diagnose like bipolar 2 and put you on Latuda, so like it just depends on what you want to put up with. So I guess the only thing is we're just gonna see how this goes. I'm going to ask Chris tomorrow about, what are they thinking of? Because if he's told them and he's telling residents, that means that I would hope that they are looking into who they can bring in and, what that would look like. I know they were trying to unburden Cleary's caseload by getting Dr. Gill involved, and then he quit, so that was kind of that. It's hard to get doctors in here, and it's hard to get a doctor to come in, or you to get a doctor, an outside doctor. Because Jesse and I were thinking, maybe we should just get an outside psychiatrist, but they have to follow the regulations of the facility, even though they don't come to the facility, and they have to be on call 24/7, and they can't, so it's different things too. And it's, the number of psychiatrists that are available to someone on Medicaid is ridiculously low. And then lower that number even more for this facility thing. So it's a lot for a psychiatrist to do, and I do sympathize. So we're just going to see what goes on. I don't feel great about it because he's the one doctor that I actually, I sort of respect his opinion. He listened to me finally. It took a while, but he did listen on what I said when I was saying I heard voices and everything, which I guess I didn't say it in the way that he could hear it and know that I really did need the medication. So we'll see. We'll see. But another psychiatrist isn't going to be able to help me with any dissociation disorders, because all they're doing is looking at it through a meds lens. There is no meds for dissociative disorders. And a lot of these people, do not specialize in trauma at all, and it's you're sitting there for 5 minutes with the person. You can't have an actual session. So, not that I'm defending people's actions, but and even the hospitalization thing, I can sort of see how it happened. There's just so much going on, and things just get screwed up, and you have to deal with what you have. So we're going to just see what happens with that. And I'll talk to Chris tomorrow, because of course I'm starting to worry about it, and I'll talk to him right away and see what he has to say. So that's about all with me. I wanted to just let people know about Cleary and the appointment, and then tomorrow I'm going to do the paperwork part of the trilogy and see where that goes. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.
My move, web.
What?
My movie, web, stop.